South Carolina.
And it's a good job from Galen Smith to establish position, but he's got to do so earlier in the possession.
Quick three off the inbound, no good. Rattled in and out from Aaron Wiggins, but it will stay with the Terrapins. 5 of his last 6 games. Dante Scott now from the far side. Back up top. Wiggins for 3. He got it. Finally, one goes for the Terrapins, and now they're on. Hart with the inbound responsibilities for Maryland. Wiggins quick off the pass, and that one rattles home. Been that kind of day for Maryland. Not sure if they're Cunningham through the lane and couldn't quite apply the finish. Quick transition by Maryland. Wiggins to Morcell. Back to Wiggins for 3. He got it. And Maryland is back on top with a time to get some extended minutes for the Terrapins. Weren't really sure how much playing time he was going to get coming in. This is such a young guy in the middle of a season. Energy coming from the Terrapin substitutes. Dante Scott working out. Wiggins another 3 and another make. Aaron Wiggins 3 of 5 from deep. He actually, after that Rutgers game, showed the team film of the bench players. Aaron Wiggins with a steal down on the other end to throw it down. The Xfinity Center would be on fire if it was filled. Wiggins again, another 3. Couldn't quite get the end result that he had earlier on that one. Keem Hart will keep it for the Terrapins. Now Mona off to Wiggins. Thought about the 3. Has 3 to shoot. Through the lane. Off the window. Can't get the roll. And the clock will expire on the first half. So the Terps
might be thinking when you're watching, hey, why isn't this guy playing in Division I? Why aren't we seeing more of him? And there's always a handful of reasons why that happens.
Wiggins a 3 and a new career high. Aaron Wiggins, 23 points.
Can get even a dozen minutes out of him productively. That's going to be a really big boost as the Terps try to work around a lot of big men in the Big Ten.
Wiggins couldn't quite get the roll, looking to extend that.
Impressive victory here just recently over Michigan, so in the last few minutes. So that's it's going to be interesting to see how that shakes out.
Aaron Wiggins, who over the last 7 games, Miles Dreddle launched the 3. That's off, and the rebound for Eric Ayala. Wiggins gathers and hits the 3.
That's an indication of how confident this terms of, looking down to their bench, and they're animated, look down at his bench, and they're somewhat stoic.
Wiggins again. First miss, Harrow with the rebound.
So that's a really good sign that he's looking for his 3 and also getting to the paint.
Wiggins attacking, and Wiggins using the window. He's got 7. Second foul on Dredd. No wonder he's upset. Fadeaway jumper falls, and Aaron Wiggins. And they've coupled that, Stephen Bardo, with 59% shooting on this end of the floor as Aaron Wiggins launches the 3. That rattles off. Just his second miss. He's got knocked the rim. It's a great lesson for young men and women all over the game of basketball. That works at every level.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And I think Ryman was a little bit off his rocker.
Maryland's fortunate to keep the possession. Here's Wiggins. The 3 is good for Wiggins, who's got 12.
Once again, wow, Penn State showing a lot of toughness here.
Wiggins snaps that 9-1 run with a 3. He's got 15. You mentioned you saw him put 32 on the board. That was against VCU. But of late, it's not been much in the offensive end for Seth Lundy. Quick 3 up from Aaron Wiggins won't go. One and done goes
Maryland on the box.
Wiggins 3 to shoot. Pivots, shot up short, and the rebound for Penn State. And 27% of all games scheduled in the Big Ten this year have been played. And the final one comes down to these moments as the 3 is short. Sessoms with the rebound.
Wiggins off the mark and knocked out of bounds. It will belong to the Wolverine. Eli Brooks is 0 of 4 from the floor. Wiggins. Oh my goodness! Aaron Wiggins.
the proper angle, and you put it right in the shooting pocket of a guy who struggled a little bit with that injury in Brooks.
A tough finish on the other end for Wiggins. Eric Ayala, 10 points to lead the Terps. Wiggins hesitates, fires, no.
Nice job by Brown of staying down there toward the rim, so his momentum is taken in that way.
Big Ten freshman of the year. In and out. Wiggins with a miss, but Maryland keeps. Love it. Keep him coming.
Last time down, Morcell was able to get behind. Now you saw them locate him, and that allowed Wiggins to step into the shot because they were able to get something going to the rim.
Maryland at one point was shooting 70%. They've cooled off to 54. Missing there. Following it up, and what a rejection by Dickinson. Previous 6 shots before that last Morcell bucket. Now can they make it 2 trips in a row with points? No.
You can live with that, though. They're continuing the theme of attacking the rim.
Largest lead for Michigan. Remember, Maryland led this game 36-24. Off of Dickinson. Communication down there. Hard to tell exactly what precipitated all of that jawing back and forth. But we'll see who gets more fired up, because when Juwan Howard left the floor, he can't finish at the rim. Rebound of Maryland. Aaron Wiggins pushes. Aaron Wiggins, finger roll, and we got a 5-point game.
And a nice job by Hart of running that right wing.
Aaron Wiggins, step back into a 3 off the side of the iron.
He did that twice yesterday. There's no need. Put the guy. Well, they are locked in on this end of the floor right now are the Michigan Wolverines.
Long 3. And Maryland 5 of 21 from deep. They've gone cold in the story. Michigan largest lead at 15. Left wing 3. Maryland had to have it, and Wiggins knocks it down.
Nice response by.
Yeah, that has not been the strongest part of his game. Just 26% on the year from 3. Step back for Wiggins in the corner, trying to answer, and Bingham the rebound.
I thought Wiggins had it.
To the NCAA tournament, you know he's excited about what this week has in store.
There's no doubt about it. And, you know, he's going to play like that, too. You're going to see the intensity from him. But I think all Big Ten fans are happy for Joshua Langford. He was so close, he almost blocked the shot, but did not foul.
Extra pass finds Wiggins. Steps back into the corner. His 3 off the side of the backboard and saved by Aaron Henry. Tips of Kithier just slipped away. Turnover for Michigan State.
I'm not sure if you're Aaron Henry, you want to give him the ball in that
scenario. Oh, my goodness. Aaron Wiggins taking advantage of an opening.
First the shot, but Langford got a good look.
Wiggins all the way to the rim. Boy, when he turns the corner and kicks in that second gear, you almost see a little.
Another possession.
He's played good minutes today, Stephen. 17 minutes for the youngster.
Yeah, and he's taking the opportunities that have been presented to him.
Wiggins starting to heat up. That little spin in the finish, and that's a timeout.
He does on a regular basis, so that's not a bad shot per se. But no passes in that offensive set. That's not good.
Mid-range jumper, no good. Maryland, 4 of 14 from the floor.
And so when you're in that situation, you just got to be solid. You can't take as many chances.
Oh, what a fake by Aaron Wiggins. The patience, the ball fake, the shift, and here's Hart, his 3. Off the heel, Smith tips out the rebound. Morcell with a touch pass to Wiggins. Count it, and one more at the line. Outstanding ball movement by
to loose balls, the attack on the rim. A lot to look at after this.
Watch a lot of Aaron Wiggins spinning, because we've seen a lot of that today. Wiggins with 2 more.
Vast improvement from Maryland.
Ayala with the shot clock going off in the background. The offensive rebound by Wiggins, fighting for another one, and a foul is called.
Northwestern in their offensive scheme, it's kind of similar to Maryland's. They've tried to play 5 out, utilize some of their bigs who have the capability of knocking down 3s.
There's a 3. Aaron Wiggins with his
in the post, finding out what the defense was doing, kicking it back out, and then the ball reversal helped.
And that will stop the run. Wiggins unabated to the rim. Step back, Wiggins, yes, there's the answer.
You can finish up nicely and be considered in the tournament. The bad news is you can't lose to the unranked teams, neither of them. And, you know, that means right now they're playing for...
That's the total that they had Sunday against Michigan State in 40 minutes. But here's a Northwestern turnover. Aaron Wiggins cleared for takeoff. Wiggins, he's got 13 now. It was just a shocking stat to go 18 minutes without any whistle on the defenses. Little jab step three, no good from Wiggins.
Trying to shoot, expect Maryland maybe one more time, as long as it's not in the act.
Young tried to corral it, taken away. And that's how the first half ends. Northwestern
really protecting the paint, not allowing the penetration, but continue to move the ball and you find opportunities and lanes to drive.
Foul on the floor. And then Dante Scott gets it right back.
Errant pass on the other end. Both teams a little sloppy.
Wiggins underneath the basket all alone. There's his first points.
With no double team coming to help. Ryan Young recognized that as well.
Maryland riding that 5-game winning streak, longest in the conference, down 4 now after Wiggins.
For loose balls, tie people up. And here, again, that spark of energy with a deflection.
He's coming along. He was a highly recruited kid. Aaron Wiggins, and Wiggins now after
play his natural position.
Bowie short on the runner. Numbers advantage here for Maryland. Wiggins, 3 more. 23, a new career high. A foul to count the bucket. Aaron Wiggins just can
penetrate off the bounce or get it into your post players, force Maryland to scramble with their defense and then find the open opportunities.
That time a rare miss from Wiggins, but a long offensive rebound.
Northwestern's kind of gone to a 3-2 zone right now.
But they found Wiggins in the corner. Nance, fortunate off the miss.
Has won 3 in a row and 5 of 7. A turnover right there. The other way, Wiggins in traffic, up and off. And got his own miss.
Maryland agrees that is not the Spartans' game.
A 3, got it again outside. Another triple. The Terrapins have started.
Drawing the defense, allowing Langford to step into one.
Wiggins, he'll tee up a 3. Rebound by Bingham.
Michigan State trying to run, but Maryland's not.
Hard. Tried and tried by Aaron Wiggins, smashing for 2.
Trying to put pressure on him in
12 minutes. Iowa outside. Wiggins spinning, driving, knocked away. Quick defense inside by Brown. Wow, what a rejection, but under 13 to go. Wiggins inside where it's getting gnarly. Knocked away, more Spartan defense. Now the transition game. Henry.
Forcing the defense inside and then kicking it out to one of their best 3-point shooters.
Here's a 2, make it a 3 by Wiggins. No, and it's Langford with the ball.
The Terrapins scored 1. Now let's see if they can get another after a stop.
Robust move made inside by Wiggins. Got the 2.
That's a mismatch against Hauser. He's low. But again, they're giving themselves a chance.
Wiggins. Rebound Langford.
Hauser did a nice time that time. Break for it. Their opponents haven't had to postpone and cancel in a situation where they can't get together.
What about that? Aaron Wiggins.
Much energy in it. You can see it trickle down the whole Rutgers team.
Shot clock at 7 as Wiggins goes to work, gets free in the finger roll, knocks this one up at 4. And now we've got a whistle. He's got 5 in the early going of this one. Wiggins got free at the foul line. Good recovery by Maryland, and Aaron Wiggins continues his solid. Wiggins from the elbow, the entry to Galen Smith. His hook shot won't go. Tipped right back out to Smith. And the deep 3 from Wiggins into the arms of Harper. We've got a whistle. Still only down 3.
But you look at this set, it's a floppy set. They're just going to go to something very simple, Maryland is, to kind of regain themselves a little bit. Good look there by Wiggins, just misses it.
From Hamilton, 6 to shoot. Scott to Wiggins. Wiggins with 2 on the shot clock. Wiggins on the baseline. That jumper gives him 6. They get it up quickly, and they do to Wiggins. Wiggins launched the 3, and the rebound ripped down by Jacob Young. Scott inside against Harper. Backs it out to Wiggins. That 3 falls. Wiggins with 9, his first from distance, and a 34. 8 points. Scott in the corner, open for 3. Won't go. Rebound tipped by Young to Johnson.
Play as 5, play together. Maryland's done a good job of moving the ball together and getting good shots.
But lean on your stars, and lately that's coming up on 9 minutes to go in this one. A 10-point Maryland lead. The cut to the rim, the find, but Wiggins can't convert. Here comes Rutgers trying to cut it to single digits. Funding battle, which is where they are today with Rutgers, is really a Maryland win, Brian, considering the size advantage Rutgers has on this Maryland team.
No question about it. Wiggins with 9. They're 8-1 in 9 games when he gets.
Second season as head coach for Fred Hoiberg. Defense has a real strength after the COVID layoff as the inbound comes. Balls, but Aaron picking up last tournament. You know Daryl Morcell is going to play a big role on both ends of the floor like he has to start this one. Wiggins with the pull-up on the baseline. That's good. He'll play a big role, too. Wiggins with 5 early for Maryland.
Yeah, perfect example of taking what the defense gives you and taking a high percentage shot. Early in the season, he was forcing things. Now he's just stepping into good shots, and it's amazing how your shooting percentages go up when you get clean looks.
Rebound to Dante Scott, who will navigate up for Maryland. The 3 up and off this time for Wiggins. Offensive rebound, Dante Scott. Wiggins, a second chance from the corner. This one falls. With the rebound, and Maryland looking to push with numbers, 5 on 4. Wiggins, the open man. His 3 will drop. He's got 11 and a timeout taken by Nebraska. This is on the heels of both teams struggling through a drought in the midway point of this first half, and now nobody can miss. Wiggins on the turnaround. He's got 13. 5-point. Wiggins, 13 in the first half for Wiggins. Inside, misses that one. Wiggins and Ayala have combined for 25. The rest, especially right now, they need to defend, and a lower scoring game is what they need. They're not getting that tonight. Out of bounds, it'll belong to Nebraska. You heard Teddy opt out to Hakeem Hart. There's Wiggins. Spins inside. Beautiful play from Wiggins, who's got 19. 6-point advantage. Wiggins curling into the paint. That runner strong. Got his own race for Maryland here with the 6-point advantage. Wiggins, open 3, swish again for Wiggins.
Well, that's what Teddy does. I mean, he can get it going, he can fill it up that quickly, he can score 20 points and a half.
Wiggins trying to quiet the Teddy Allen sparked serve.
The post and try to attack from the inside out.
From the foul line, that jumper is true for Wiggins. Scott, dump down to Mona. Back out it goes to a red-hot Wiggins. That three not going to go. Offensive rebound for Maryland. Wiggins with the tough kick from Shamil Stevenson.
He looks like a fullback coming through there, and the lane just opens up, and my goodness, that was a big-time hammer.
You get all the riders who were
in that Purdue game when Ayala was able to put Travion Williams into a ball screen switch and score on him. That was all Mark Turgeon. And sometimes as a coach, you get in the zone as well, and there's a great backdoor cut. But
tonight, and we saw what they were able to do against Minnesota on Sunday, holding the Gophers to 59 points. This Maryland team has their eyes on the NCAA tournament, and the one way they can do it, according to their head coach.
Guarded by Scott, and another double team on him, and Maryland gets the steal. Strong move to the glass, couldn't finish, but the putback no good, and Minnesota has the rebound. Long three, and Maryland is on fire to start this game.
Galen, take the quick first shot because you're getting baited to do it. Work the ball around, make the extra pass.
Jarius Hamilton in the game for the Terps. Nice soft jumper is good by Wiggins. So Wiggins is...
That's how you do it. And again, defense negates all kinds of deficiencies.
Again, Maryland knocks down the short, wide open jumper.
Yep. Got to get some penetration also from Marcus Carr.
Wiggins trying to get something going, and he misses his shot. 6 minutes to play. Boy, that's a tough shot. Minnesota's defense was outstanding.
Yeah.
And Maryland just hits a tough. Scott kicks it out. Now the three ball is up and a little bit short. Knocked away and pulled down by the Gophers.
They almost knocked off Illinois. They had the game. They lost it in like the last minute.
They'll play the Huskers Tuesday and Wednesday here. That's tipped back but taken by Kalsher. Step back, long three, bingo. Nothing but net for Aaron Wiggins.
And you want to be a pro, you go play for Rick Pitino.
Strong move off the glass, would not roll in, and Robbins is there for the rebound. Got.
See, the big difference this game offensively for Maryland is no quick shots.
Blocked in the paint. Wiggins had it rejected, and a reach in fact. Purcell with the shot clock winding down. The jumper is way short. Picked up. They've got to shoot it. They do, and they miss a short jumper. That was an open layup that they couldn't convert. Morcell. Hart. 2 seconds. They got to fire away. And they hit it.
Yep. And your best defense a lot of times, or your best offense can be your best defense in regards to it doesn't compromise your defense on the opposite end.
It was ready to break that long streak last season. Had there been an NCAA tournament, they've not been since 2011 as Buttrick meets Wiggins at the rim with the rejection. Wiggins with the shot fake, got free of Sessoms, couldn't hit the jumper. That's what we talked about early on. For Maryland, that's where it's going to start, was the defensive end of the floor. Backdoor cut for Wiggins, who had his shot blocked by Brockington.
Great weak side help that time by Brockington.
Take a pick who, or you just...
No, I don't care.
As far out
I don't care.
I don't either.
Just see it go through.
How about Wiggins?
How about Wiggins?
How about him for three?
How about that? Oh, come on, Wiggins.
Oh, it teased you.
They did, share the Big Ten and everything like that. But, it does feel good to be able to have your family close by to come see you and support you.
See who they give those points to. Wiggins was there, so was...
He wasn't in any rush when he caught it. He just lined it up. That's why I thought maybe he got it off after the clock, but... All right, young fella.
Looked almost like he was conceding that it was a violation.
Exactly, yeah.
Jade ahead by 7. Halfway point of the second half.
Beautiful.
Wiggins getting his first points of the night. And like you said, a beautiful find from Daryl Morcell.
In a
lead, and they have just 2 from their leading scorer on the year. Ayala was open underneath for a moment. Instead, it's Wiggins. It rattled out into the hands of Hart, who lays it in.
And Hart,
6 in a row against ranked teams prior to tonight. And a hole late. Here's Wiggins. Been a tough night for Aaron Wiggins, who's 1 for 9 from the field.
and that is where he put a body on Hara, not to give him his 5th offensive rebound.
Morcell outside. Wiggins. Rebound Dredd.
Another great look that time.
Wiggins off balance, blocked by Liddell. And Ohio State was trying to say it went off of Wiggins, but it did. Morcell still playing with a face mask from the injury he sustained a few weeks ago and a fracture in the face. Nice spin move and the lay-in by Wiggins.
Absolutely, this kid can post touches. Everything's on the perimeter pretty much. And a slip.
So Wiggins already with 4, bettering his game against Penn State. Smart kid. Well, you got that Yale degree, right? Wiggins slamming it home.
Yale lock, baby.
See him back in rhythm. Wiggins in the lane, lost it going up.
That individual, but over the years, every time I go to Ohio State practice, he's on the bicycle.
In the corner, Wiggins, little short, rebound to Walker.
Well, there's a bit.
Top of the arc, Wiggins, in and out.
Nice little job.
Young, they have combined for 33 of Ohio State's 58. Wiggins, spin cycle, left hand, no. Offensive board, second time, yes.
They got to make it feisty. Stretches the D, can knock it into the post.
Wiggins from 15 off the heel. Liddell another rebound, his 6th of the night. Maryland down 11 inside of 4 minutes here.
Defensively, you want to make them use clock.
Wiggins misses it. Scott almost had a hand on the offensive rebound. 9 points for C.J. Walker. Maryland needs it, and way too much from Wiggins, out of bounds, and now Maryland's back.
That was beautiful.
Dwayne Washington, his face is on the quarter, but he's been dropping dimes here tonight. He's got 4 of them.
A tough year, and part of that, the teams they're playing are older.
Yeah.
More experience, physically matured.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's been a tough. The younger the team is.
Free throw.
I say he's been working a lot in this first half. Misses them both. That one short. Hamilton the rebound. 1 second to go. The 3 is on the way for Wiggins. No good. Halftime is here and a half dot.
You know, I had to get it in during the telecast. He did something. I was like, gotcha, Lisa. I had to get it in.
Did she groan audibly or did she? Here's Scott. Tough skip into the corner to Wiggins. Wiggins jumper off the back iron and the rebound to Silvera.
Things to like despite the loss to Purdue on Christmas afternoon. This Maryland team battled back from 15 down as the jumper is short. Offensive rebound inside for Galen Smith. Found Aaron Wiggins.
In my opinion, Maryland would benefit themselves doing this.
Oh, that's nice. Went right past Reavers to the rim.
Go fast. Try to score in the first 5 to 7 seconds. Offense, they can get going in a hurry very quickly.
Wiggins working against Davison. Tough floater. Potter changed the initial shot, but a good follow by Wiggins.
Wow, that was a quick reaction by Poison. And typically the opposing teams don't pick the right poison because Wisconsin's been doing it well.
Wiggins at the elbow with the shot clock winding. Had to fire that one up and Ford with the rebound.
You know what that means, right?
I do know what that means, yes.
For those that don't, a mouse in the house is when the big has a smaller player, and that's what you call out on the court.
It was a pretty substantial run. Ayala, the lob, and Wiggins with a two-hand flush.
Great recognition by Maryland that time. Dimitri.
Hakeem Hart will pull the trigger on the inbound into the corner for the three. And Trice with his third rebound.
Well, Wiggins got a good...
Ayala working, lost the handle on a 2 to shoot. Wiggins has to hurry. Way off the mark. Here comes Wisconsin. Davis with one.
Looks like Maryland wants to put Demetric Trice.
Three won't go. The tip is there for Wiggins, and Wiggins came down awkwardly, and he limped a little. As Wisconsin looks at this defense for the first time, gets the turnover. Live ball turnover. Wiggins with the flush on the other end.
So nice adjustment. Those key buckets like that can change momentum.
49-48. 6:05 to go in the second half, and a great feed inside. Wiggins with the finish and the foul.
And Ayala soon.
Scott in the corner. Wiggins with 2 on the shot clock. Gonna have to hoist one up. That prayer not answered, and the rebound by Jonathan Davis.
Strong manner. That's exactly what we're seeing from the Wolverines right now.
Inside the lane, and it's the first points from Wiggins and from Maryland.
I really like Aaron Wiggins defensively.
There's been very few possessions where Michigan has come up empty-handed. Wiggins still can't get it to fall.
I like that move, though. He had an advantage over...
9 for you?
Ladies and gentlemen, you see what I got to deal with on the air?
Wiggins is off the mark.
Oh, man.
Ball. When he gets it in the short corner on the post, it's not dying in the short corner or the post like sometimes it was against Minnesota.
Great call.
He challenged that one, and Wiggins gets the bucket. Couldn't convert that time. Wiggins with the step-through move.
Wiggins went 1-on-2 and had Daryl Morcell wide open in the corner. You got to pass. Got a little hitch in his giddy-up.
Here he is with the basketball. He did some individual work on Saturday, some practice with the team Sunday and Monday. It's an and one for Aaron Wiggins.
Let's see.
And again, that was part of the problem that he had against Minnesota. He was getting caught in some of those double teams. Phil Martelli even telling us that in our pregame chat with him. Said he's got to make the pass from A to B. Sometimes through 13 games. They hit the 80-point mark 10 times all of last season.
Yeah, so, you've got a team in Michigan that now the back.
You saw 5 different players have already tallied for Mark Turgeon's team. That one does not go from Wiggins. And now Carr the other way, trying to get for the Gophers to pull within 5. Jaquan Smart, 23 into the game for Maryland as Wiggins misses that one badly, and Carr the other way. Good shots in this game.
Yeah, he's got a high basketball IQ, no question about it. Look at that back door.
Beautifully done out of the timeout. Terps needed a field goal badly in the field. There's Wiggins on the move and gets the roll.
That's much better.
2-second differential game clock and shot clock. Here's Wiggins. That one doesn't go. And a foul on...
Not gotten on track.
I'm sorry, that foul was on Robbins as well, so you're right. He did pick up his 3rd foul. Guy who's had foul issues much of the year, seemed to have abated a little bit recently, but second half has not scored since. No points in the last 3 minutes, and shot clock winding down here. They're going to need to get it up there. Wiggins does. How about the late shot clock from Aaron Wiggins? Mark Turgeon saying go. And Wiggins, that doesn't go. Offensive rebound, though. Dante Scott and
Ayala want to work around the Dante Scott screen. Back out for the deep 3, and Maryland on the board first from long range. Thanks, game.
And there's a lot of ways you can box out. You can get the body. You can have a visual box out. You can box out by just chasing it down. There's numerous ways of doing that. Maryland just has to rebound. It's going to be a key for this game.
Here's Wiggins. Wiggins going to work against Teddy Allen. Nice spin, gets the hoop, and he'll go to the line for one more. Aaron Wiggins exploding to the... And a 1-point Maryland lead. Wiggins will try. And the rebound to Banton, Nebraska. Winner against Penn State on Sunday to tie this one at 25.
Kevin, and when you defend, you get rebounds, you get out in transition, good things happen.
Oh, nice flip. Here's Wiggins, got free of Teddy Allen. That three not going to go, and a good, strong McGowan's. Now Morcell, 7 on the shot clock. Wiggins on the attack, into the paint. Shot had to go a little higher over the outstretched. The air ball caught by Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins attacking Banton all the way to the other end, and a foul is called. They're going to count the bucket. They're going to call that a goaltend.
Have to have that be a focus.
Wiggins, the three. That's short, and Banton with the rebound.
Your offense struggles. You do need individuals to step up and make a play.
Wiggins has been one of the guys that steps up for Maryland, and he gets free for 3. Rims out to Smith in the offensive. Huskers just 6 of 22 from the floor in the second half. Maryland 5 of now 15, make it 6 of 16. Wiggins will go to the line. Has to kick it over to Ayala. His 3 is short. Long rebound, though, to Wiggins. Wiggins curling to the rim. His 2 stretches the lead to 5.
And that's where we're not having your short corner. You've got to get the ball in some of those areas. You can't just move around the perimeter.
Wiggins off the lob. Really nice play on the out of bounds from the sideline. Ayala against McGowan's. He'll back it out. Wiggins now to work with 10 to shoot. Wiggins on the drive. Count the bucket and a foul.
I expect the same thing here with what they're running. Great ball screen action and get the ball to Wiggins and get out of his way.
And there he is at the elbow. Wiggins, 21 points, 10.
This is Eric Ayala, leading scorer for the Terps. 7 to shoot. Wiggins will put it up. And Williams snares the board.
Maryland fans, just if it's a one-on-one matchup against Travion Williams.
Terps have gone more than 2.5 minutes without a point. Wiggins trying to answer that, or end that, I should say, and cannot. And so cut off on his way to the hoop. Shot clock at 10, and it's stolen away. Morcell off to Wiggins, who lays it in, and a foul.
And the ball movement. These Boilers, they just make each other better every time I see them.
The near steal, but Wiggins able to convert. 5 quick points for him, and we're back even.
No one is blocking out. You can't try to jump and tip it with Purdue. They'll come right over you.
Long 3 does not go. Not a great possession there for Maryland. As for Gillis, who might not have been expecting it, went right off of his hands. Here's Wiggins. Back heel and out, and Ivy another rebound.
Now they just got to find a way to get more easy shots. There's one.
That one does not go as Wiggins misses. We remind you the here's Wiggins from the free throw line.
And why not? Aaron Wiggins, don't settle.
Wiggins clears the board. Wiggins to the hoop. That doesn't go. Gillis fighting for the board, and he is fouled.
Beyond the arc. You've got to play him for the drive at this point in the game.
The foul is on Newman, his second. Off the inbounds, Wiggins. Already 4 second heats. Wiggins got it. So Maryland coming alive behind the arc.
Down to him. Just stuck his arm right over Ayala, and he's yelling for the over the back, and Travion Brandon going down the other direction.
Another 3 from Wiggins.
Nothing slows down. I mean, this kid is going to get better and better, and once he gets some muscle on him, he's going to be a star in this league.
Wiggins finally misses one. Edey the rebound. His Scott, shot clock at 10. Trying to drive it on the big man. Here is Wiggins out of the corner. Well done. It's like he drew it up. He was battled foul trouble throughout his career, but not a factor so far tonight as Wiggins stumbles on his way to the hoop, and Thompson able to snare the board.
I thought that some of them were really quick, especially when you're not making shots. And against a team like Iowa, who's looking to play fast and get out in space, that's a recipe for disaster.
It's a step-back move that time. And then
Coburn wanting to be coached hard, and props to him for that.
And sadly, you just don't see that. I mean, Brad Underwood's the first to admit that. You just don't see a whole lot of college players who enjoy being coached. Wiggins will pull and fire and hit, and Maryland now has 4 3-point makes.
You got to give a lot of credit to
Maryland team playing without his point guard. Eric Ayala out with the groin injury tonight. Again, Wiggins looking for a shot. That's his first miss from 3. Wiggins with the step back.
Well, I know Aaron Wiggins wants to be aggressive, but close to 23 points a game, there's a reason for it.
You would think an all-Big Ten player, an all-star, putting up those numbers that he did last year, there'd be no room for improvement, and he has upped it a level this year. An unranked Maryland team trying to knock off the 12th ranked team in the country. Wiggins from the elbow. One is Hart with the shot clock. Wiggins turning the corner, thought twice about Cover, and he should have thought 3 times going against Cover. Cabello with that tight defense against Hart.
Nice help by Kofi there.
Oh, and one. Dosunmu got him from behind. And it's Wiggins. Tied at 59. Wiggins with the pull-up. Under 4 minutes here to play. Wiggins out of the timeout, takes that quick shot.
That's the Brad Stevens special right there.
Joe Wieskamp, 8.7 rebounds in that game against Rutgers. He was just 2 for 9. The win they had, a gritty win against Rutgers over the weekend on Saturday, as Connor McCaffrey has the re-upper, has gotten smoother and smoother in his career.
That's so tough. You're sending 2 and 3 bodies over to help, and that's just 6'10" center who can really hurt you from the perimeter, can also really hurt you in the post, get into his pull-up jump.
Oh, Kevin Love there with the hit ahead.
Oh, hey, you're talking about one of the best outlet passes of all time.
Your former teammate, as Garza sinks a 3, he's got 5.
They have a team that can comfortably go 10 deep and easily do it. And at times, you look at what Keegan Murray's brought to the table.
Anthony Martin, how often can you say that? 10:30 Eastern time on ESPN. Oh, that's in and out, and Iowa continues on this 4th.
Aaron Wiggins. I mean, we've talked about how talented he is, but I mean, there's nothing through the middle of the zone. There's nothing to the short corner. Finally, a dribble drive, but that's a tough contested shot. Good idea. In Big Ten play, he's been the Jordan Bohannon of old.
Yeah, he's ramped up the scoring certainly as Wiggins tries a 3. Iowa will get one chance thanks to that.
He's probably the only Hawkeye that hasn't been able to get it going. He struggled over the last 3 games, and you said it earlier, 2 of 8 at Rutgers, hasn't been able to find a rhythm.
You said it early, Rob.
Scoring a bucket.
I mean, he dove in from the wing, Rob.
His motor is really impressive. He just plays and competes so hard.
Wiggins for 3.
That right there, Jason's why he's so hard to trap. You know, before that trap can even get there, he's shooting that basketball.
Wiggins to a spot, and he buries the jumper. He has 8 in the...
Stealing off that defender. Joe Wieskamp sawing it right off. Great transition offense for Iowa.
Sawing it off. You want to get on the court, I feel. You use player terminology, reminiscent. That set shot 3, that looked a lot like Brad Miller.
I just think with Brad's skill set, his ability to shoot the basketball, pass, it's certainly a comparison that he could be at the neck of the basketball and spread the floor. Luka Garza has shown off the total package here tonight.
We talked to him a little bit earlier today about his preparation, and he was very detailed in some specific.
Every month you save.
So BMO will give me cash for saving money?
You bet.
Can the subject hold position 2, please?
How's this?
That's art.
I make saving look good. When a bank helps.
Spent a lot of time watching Rutgers and Maryland in various sports this weekend.
Sure.
And a nice move by Aaron Wiggins to give Maryland the Scarlet Knights basketball team.
Well, when you see that graphic, Kevin, and you look at the veteran nature of this club, that's why there's such high hopes at Rutgers this season. His ankle's feeling pretty good.
Miles Johnson feeling pretty good with the swat there into the corner. Short on the rim, and Johnson with the rebound.
Somebody to make a play for you. He can do it as well as anybody in the conference.
Almost 7 assists per game for Young. The three-pointer off the heel, and Ayala working against Johnson. The kick to Wiggins in the corner for 3. Won't go, and Johnson with his 6th.
A lot out of their half-court sets right now.
Just 6 of 18 from the floor in the second half. Big acceleration for Aaron Wiggins. That'll jumpstart an offense with a one-hand hammer. Woodson, Morcell, 2 to shoot. Over Johnson, no, but he got his own rebound. Wiggins steps in for a deep 2, and the board ripped down by Mathis.
Quan Smart for Maryland. One of those upper-level athletes that needs to get involved in the game. Some kind of way, either getting on the glass, defending.
Social distance that comes in for obvious reasons, but it does take a, as Greg Gard said, a mental toll on these guys. As Reavers is in there to get the rebound and start it the other way for the Badgers.
Or maybe travel. That's about it.
Morcell in the corner to Aaron Wiggins. Trying from deep, and Wiggins 0 for 2 in the.
Generate more opportunities based on their hustle. That will help.
Good feed again from the top to the cutting Aaron Wiggins, and that gets Wiggins on the board with his first to fall. Maryland will start it the other way.
Sometimes when you're a big guy, you don't need to pump fake. You just need to go up and try to dunk on anybody that's there. I think Michael Potter could have.
Maryland 3 of 15 at home, 0 for 7 from 3 so far tonight. That 3 short. Offensive rebound and putback. Dante Scott
lose to a team and you have a chance to return the favor on their court. You could tell the Badgers were locked in to start this.
And the tip is going to be waved off. In the
Hamilton has Anderson guarding him, but Maryland doesn't seem to be able to get it to him.
6 on the shot clock. Fadeaway not going to go. Potter with the rebound. Wisconsin.
Nice closeout by Davison. Wisconsin's doing a fantastic job of closing out on shooters, but breaking down to limit dribble penetration.
Big 3 from Aaron Wiggins.
Had Galen Smith switch out on him, and he settled for a contested 3. That last 3 as well.
And the 3 launched by Wiggins falls for Maryland, and the Terra pick it out. Wiggins from the elbow. He's feeling it. He's got 12, and Maryland's within 3. Wow. Here's Wiggins around the Scott screen. He'll step back for the 3. Can't get that to go. Davison keeps the rebound, and Maryland down 10 with a basketball.
Got to get downhill. I don't think you can settle for 3s unless that goes. And it does.
And Aaron Wiggins hits the 3rd. Hart triggers into Scott.
Nice job by Wall.
3 off the rim from Wiggins. He liked the shot when it left. So they have looked at this. They are saying the ruling on the court is what they will go with. Maryland ball. The 3 for the Terrapins falls.
fouls for Wiggins. He has 18, 6.
Interesting. We had talked to Mark Turgeon last night. He thought he might go with their bigger lineup to kind of counter with a Travion Williams, and they decide to go small, but he might be changing his mind awfully quickly here. And Wisconsin knocking off Michigan State earlier at the Breslin Center, by the way. You talk about another great basketball venue that would have been happened today on Christmas Day. Decision last year to redshirt both Mason Gillis and a Brandon Newman. Now, Gillis was coming off an injury, and the tip is good that time for Wiggins. But with Brandon Newman, he was healthy, and people...
Oh, Dante Scott missed Eric Ayala. If he gives it to Ayala, that's an open look. Instead, they get a contested three.
Wiggins, who has played about 10 players here in the first half. Edey again won't get the call. Wiggins will knock it down that time.
Nice. Seek really strong in his lower body. His upper body will fill out. If he can just stay patient, I think he could be an All-American before it's all said and done.
Three-point attempt, that time for Wiggins. That a good shot for Maryland? That 343 or 353, whatever house that was.
Okay, so is that the voting criteria, or is that just...
That's my criteria.
Got it. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry.
That aren't just basketball related.
So that's a great point, Lisa, and I want our viewers to understand that these young men want to be playing, but they're making sacrifices to be out here. Oh, good hands by Dante Scott.
And Maryland's got some numbers. It's Wiggins with the flush.
Let's see if that can get the
straight years when you factor in Zach Edey. If he stays all 4 years, that streak would extend to 12. Three-point attempt is good for Aaron Wiggins, and his back heels were almost on 6 of his points, also coming in the second half. Again, he was saddled with foul trouble, only played 3 minutes in the first half. Pull-up for Wiggins isn't there.
6 to shoot for Scott. Hart, deep three. Won't go this time. Offensive rebound. Look at Wiggins doing work in there, but his shot blocked, and Durham will push it up the floor.
Enthusiasm is the new skill set in 2021, and Maryland has that in abundance.
You and I saw that last week in Madison, Wisconsin, Stephen, and that enthusiasm.
Guy in terms of 6'8", 6'9", but shoots the rock like a two-guard.
Posting at the top of your screen, trying to set up for the rebound, but Ray has it. Franklin stumbles on his way in. Maryland, can they get down there with numbers and get organized? They cannot. Wiggins will launch the set three, and he hits it. Who needs numbers? Who needs organization?
Ayala should take advantage of Ray Thompson, but he doesn't.
And now a tough shot from the elbow for Wiggins, and that one bounces home to break.
Offensive action by the Hoosiers that time, despite the miss.
Wiggins left alone for the three. That's hard off the heel, and Galloway with the... Here's Ayala, kicks it over to the left side. Nowhere to go for Wiggins with Galloway out on him. Now back in the corner, Wiggins with the three. His second. He's got one hand in Bloomington tonight. Dante Scott with 6 to shoot, backs it out to Wiggins, and the three falls for Aaron Wiggins, who has 13.
They're making all the right decisions on the offensive end.
The 10-point lead's been cut in half over the last couple of minutes, and that off-balance jumper by Wiggins won't go. Thompson, Hamilton looking to break the seal on the rim on this end. Wiggins attacking and finishing.
That's what you want from your upper class.
There's Wiggins again. Wiggins spinning on Finney. Shot won't go. Rebound ripped out of bounds. Push it up the floor. Wiggins, step back three. Tough rebound by Galen Smith. The finishing blow for Indiana.
I tell you what, I like Hunter's confidence, that's for sure. I mean, boy, you make a foul like that.
Gonna have to get the suitcases packed for IU over the next couple of weeks as they're gonna hit the road.
That's why this one was so critical. Wow.
And 6 of 7 at the line.
Which they do on occasion, they're very bad.
Dan, you saw that starting 5 for Maryland. A big key and a theme this year that we've heard a lot is if you want to win, you got to be old. And they have a veteran bunch. About 7.5 threes a game. Not a strength of this Maryland offense. Here's Wiggins. And Brooks has the rebound.
He had the ball a lot last year, and he should have. You know, you're playing with a young kid in Wagner and a bunch of kids that he was supposed to lead, so he had the ball and was charging. And Wagner gets a wide open look. Against Wisconsin, they locked in on their man, didn't have to help.
There's Wiggins, tried to throw it down, but met at the rim by Brown. Michigan off that way. Here's Ayala with the ball, number 5, had 8 points in the first half. Wiggins, short on the jumper.
Wiggins has the best looking stroke that doesn't go in. I'd like to see them get Wiggins another shot. Right here.
Step back 3, got it.
Yeah, you can tell. I said he has a great looking shot that hasn't gone to the board. Dickinson terrific there shooting.
10 to shoot for the Terps. Here's Wiggins, and that was partially blocked by Wagner.
Yeah, I thought he had the shot when he got it.
Dickinson with 14.
Somebody's got to get in the middle of the zone, coach, and fill the right side baseline. You got a shot.
They go inside out. Not that time. Dickinson, another rebound.
Wiggins went right by Hart. Loop right past him.
Wiggins got it.
With patience by Wiggins, he had a smaller Brooks on him, and he did not give it up. Now you got
moving on.
I was an NWA guy.
Okay.
Big time.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
You don't know confunction. That was more 80s, 70s. And they've kind of fallen apart, Maryland has. Everything is one-on-one. The ball isn't going side to side. Everybody's trying to get a 6 points.
And finding their water bottles and getting into the huddle.
Well, you see how they're gapped in space there on the sidelines, a lot like the WNBA and NBA teams over the summer. They're not 8 shots in their first game, and they were just moving and making fantastic reads. And Coach Chicella said he was pleased. That's what coaches want to see. They want to see a high assist-to-turnover ratio, but 20th environment, and now we're in a bubble on top of that.
Davis just hit another 3. He's got 10 points. 3 on the way here, and it's good for Aaron Wiggins. He was a 41% three-point shooter as a freshman, just 31% last year. He makes that 3, now hits this 2.
Yeah, they're going to counter that with some more defensive pressure. So he's got to figure out a way to get his shots with the defense, knowing that he can drop them in like that.
Really?
Seen because of Maryland's staunch defense. He's playing on that high side, inside on Galen Smith, not allowing easy touches.
Wiggins again for 3.
When you can knock in shots and you're doing it on at an efficient level, but it's been their defense. They're just out in the gaps.
A two-time national champ as an assistant coach at Villanova. Right, he came to LaSalle straight from being an assistant under Jay Wright. And another basket for Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins too strong. I tell you what, Ben, it's kind of nice being able to think, I'm going to dribble this one out, and that is big for a defensive possession. Quick look for Wiggins. You can kind of see he's getting bodied right now down low. Wiggins in the lane. See, that's where it's too fast for him. That should have been an offensive rebound for Scholl, but it just went right by his hand. Unable to correct. 8 guys that average 6 points a game or more, and none of them average more than 10, as there's a steal for Wiggins and a 2-hand slam. There's that 6'6" frame. That's a couple.
Dante Scott with the board as we approach 2 minutes left. And, you know, this has been a fairly close game as Wiggins flips it in from deep. It doesn't feel close right now as shot clock at 10. Scott Spencer age as they always are, but you know, these kids have sacrificed a lot on both sides, from LaSalle, from Maryland, from everyone across the country. And what a great move by Aaron Wiggins. But Coach Howard, he's a big skill development guy. And, you know, you don't get to Villanova. Wow. I mean, no finish there. But you don't get to Villanova if you don't have. No. Some parents really push their newborn. Are you one of those? You can't prove I'm not. Scott with the rebound. Ayala wants to flip it up. Lamar Gill using both hands. You know, he's a lefty, but nice touch with the right hand there. I like what I've seen out of him. Wiggins with the left. Clifton Moore. He's got 10 points. Perfect 3 for 3 shooting. Every shot has been a 3, just like that one is for Wiggins. And Gill saves it. Wiggins. Nice move. He did that thing where he got the defender on his... Trying to get some pressure. Here's Wiggins in the lane with the left hand. No. Rebound to Jack Clark. And it's intercepted by Scott. Has a tough task in Trevion Williams, Zach Edey. That's some size that he's going to go against. And we'll see another highlight done from Wiggins to sort of cap this one off. But Iowa coming off a loss again.
Yeah, he was amazing against Morgan. He was 4 of 9 from 3 in that game. Got loose.
Meanwhile, Aaron Wiggins gets the first 2 points for Maryland.
How tall you are, it matters how your feet are positioned, and you saw Malik Jefferson get right in there at 6'9", hammering the glass.
Speaking of getting in there, that is Wiggins cutting through the lane.
More of those.
Turnover for Maryland. Hart to Wiggins.
That's what Maryland needs to continue to do.
Small, but a lead nonetheless. 33-30 and more defense here. Wiggins. That'll be off the Terps. Big deal. He was a top 50 recruit nationally.
Yeah.
Wiggins was a top recruit himself, and he floats in the lane. 2 more points for him.
Well, I said that they had extended their defensive attention to detail on him to quiet him down, but boy, they need to probably send another body at him as well.
Falling for both teams the last couple minutes. Wiggins does not keep that trend going. Rebound to Jefferson.
High character. You know, you love to have players like that on the floor. He shot 54% from the floor last season, but boy, that was crafty. What a smart move down there by Malik Jefferson.
And he's been such an important player for them.
Yeah, no question. You know, his sister plays at George Mason. His dad played at Rhode Island. So, you know, basketball family, I'm sure they were well, that's a barbecue chicken alert in the words of Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, he has just gone to work in the paint for Mount St. Mary's. My goodness.
Dante Scott fighting for the board and a whistle.
On that last try for Mount St. Mary's. So they're really applying pressure, and that changes everything when you dig down and play tough defense.
To see them get the ball in the paint, try to get something closer to the rim.
Allen pulls it back out to Wiggins. They'll look to drive through traffic, up, no good, and a fight for the rebound down low, and the Monarchs pull away with it. Marcel at the top gets the screen from Galen Smith and keeps it himself. Wiggins, a long 3, missed that one hard off the back of the iron. It's put up there and no good from Palavios. Fed all the way down to Wiggins. Wiggins puts up a 3 and cashes in. Aaron Wiggins, his first points of the afternoon. And now Hamilton looking to go baseline. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Puts up the mid-range 2 and clean as you like from Aaron Wiggins. And Maryland pushes over a 10-point back up. with Eric Ayala and Daryl Morcell. Those three guys we just mentioned are really going to be the difference makers for the Terps. Here's Wiggins, a quick three to start the second half, and it's no good, but a foul on the floor.
No. Look for him to slowly pick it back up.
Morcell in the inbound to Wiggins. Another three. That one, the same result. Now Old Dominion looking to come with some. Here's Curry, and that one again no good. Fight for the board down low, and Morcell comes away with a long pass down. Wiggins goes up and gets the roll. He had a few looks from the corner, but it's right at the cup where he. Here's Ayala. Wiggins' dribble goes to Wiggins on the far side, looking to drive, puts it up from the free throw line and gets it. Wiggins has 10 points so far to go along to Galen Smith. We'll see again several subs for Maryland coming in just a moment. And here's Wiggins, puts it up again, and he's just unstoppable.
You can tell he's feeling it right now because he didn't even look at the defense. He didn't look at the goal. A little bit different defensive action. Old Dominion is mixing up. Sometimes they're doubling on the catch and sometimes on the dribble.
Wiggins, the step back, no good, but coming in for the rebound is Galen Smith. Deflected out.
It's tough to do, folks.
9-0 run for the Terps. Wiggins at the top. Goes in, puts it up. No good. That one bounced on the rim a couple times, and Curry will push for backing it out. Here's Hakeem Hart. Wiggins, a three from the far side. That one rattled out. Curry again feeds down for.
Yeah, Coach Brownell now playing 11 and often 12 guys in their regular rotation.
Corner three off the mark by Wiggins, and I wonder, Corey, he struggled so much in the win. Wiggins backing down, the turnaround from the baseline, no good. Fight for the rebound comes to the Tigers. Dante Scott, built like a power forward, but got skills all the way around. Strong rebound on the defensive.
Well, that's huge because you want to be able to get the guys, from home, but also you're battling with South Carolina. And so South Carolina's gotten a number of those guys you go back and think about.
This is their first opportunity after missing the first 4 games of the season for Maryland to get back into the habit of seeing their son in person and watching. Unfortunately, though, the Terps down by.
We're so focused on the beard. I haven't cut my hair in 9 months either, and I'm not cutting my hair for at least a year. It's going to be a new hairstyle this spring at EYBL season. He put the team on his back offensively. And right now, when you've got Doss on the floor alongside Nick Honor, we talked about being aggressive offensively and not settling. Alamir Doss is not going the same time playing against a much bigger backcourt for the Maryland Terrapins. However, not phasing these guys at all, getting the job done on both ends of the floor.
Wiggins for 3.
This will be Scotty Barnes' second game when he plays for Florida State tonight. So right now, I would say, yes, the Big Ten is extremely strong. But come March, the best conference.
Freshman year shot 41%. Last year down to 31% as a sophomore, and he's only hovering around 30% this year as well as a junior. Galen Smith applying to finish again.
Wingate only 4 points on the day.
Wiggins now gets the screen from Hamilton, looks to go inside, kicks it out. Morcell will have a 3 himself, and he got it. The masked man getting it done from deep.
But consistency has been the issue. He's gotten double-digit points a handful of games, but never in his entire career.
And Galen Smith goes up and throws it down. Off the feed from Aaron Wiggins. And Wiggins will bring it across the timeline for the Terps. Feeds in Galen Smith down low. A little bit of contact there and gets the finish nonetheless.
And Galen Smith
not really a true point guard. Eric Ayala can play the point when pressed into that situation, but he's more comfortable doing that.
Getting threes from the corner.
Once again, Dante Scott can get involved here.
Here he is. He'll launch from deep. He'll hit from deep. Dante Scott with 9.
We know how well Michigan State has played as of late to put themselves back into the tourney picture.
The three in the corner from Jarius Hamilton.
They were down 12 at one point.
The 27-2 points off turnovers to help seal that victory. Well, Scott hit one close to the basket. Now he steps out and shows the range. Who transferred from Wake Forest, Mike Smith, that you mentioned, from Columbia. And they have just gelled so well together with everybody else from Michigan. But a great start for Galen Smith. He's got 4 points. That's already above his season average.
Divert the officials' attention. We're going to go the other way.
Michigan falls back into the zone. Morcell gets into the teeth of it and finishes at the rim.
Employing a little bit of a zone defense look here.
There's Morcell. Talked about his defense. There's his offense.
Off the dribble has really been flawless thus far.
He put some loft on that one. Underneath, Morcell cruising on the baseline.
And that's when you're in that zone defense, if you don't ball game.
No, I think he took personal that Michigan State was playing off of him.
Wiggins, the no-look to Morcell. That's a goaltend. Langford got it on the way down. And oh, nice ball fake by Ayala. Not only did he ball fake, he eye faked and able to get it. They had against Michigan State, and now a chance to add to a 5-0 lead here. How about that pass? Curling it around, then getting it back. Ayala, 7-0 Maryland. And Chris Collins is already. Ayala, well, that's the guy you said that could stand to get going. He was 1 of 7 in the game. Shoulder that's caused him problems at times this year, and a takeaway. Another Rutgers turnover. To Morcell, and Morcell, the shoulder's just fine. Thank you very much. 10-point Maryland lead. Wiggins trying to find some room against Webster. Instead, the deep 3 for Eric Ayala is good. He's got 5.
Mark Turgeon said his team.
Morcell sizing it up. Left that one short. Long rebound. Tipped out. Loose. Wiggins has it. Good find to find Ayala. Set 3. Rattles home.
Well, that's all about Wiggins getting the.
Ayala with 8 on the shot clock. Attacking Banton. Extra pass out to Scott for the open 3, and it's good. Maryland has had the range from deep.
Wiggins, nice move, stops. Great pass inside. Beautifully done by the Terps. Again, Galen Smith. Full figures. Maryland has won 20 of 22 games going back to last season, and there's 2 more.
Boy, it really looks like Maryland a bit differently to being shut down by COVID. You know, depending on your conditioning, what you were and weren't able to do.
Oh, Morcell climbs the ladder with authority in front of mom and dad. Stuffs it home. Too bad.
He just wins awards every year. Whatever conference he happens to be, a Big South, Big East, right here.
There's Ayala knocking down the triple just before the shot. Hit a 3 earlier, this time a little bully ball as he backs down Walker. That's a role that he has been playing more of this year. They're continuing to figure out that point guard spot without Anthony Cowan this season. Good move inside. 2 points for Galen Smith.
Oh, he thinks the offensive end of the game.
Great job inside, setting up. Dante Scott lays it in.
And
Scott Morcell around to Wiggins. Wiggins to Scott. Little floater in from 5 feet out.
Well, they've been money, though, no. On free throws.
12-point lead. Dante Scott. It's going to be too little, too late. That's just the 5th 3 Maryland has hit tonight. Ayala back over to Wiggins, and now inside to Mario.
Oh, that
was nice. Very nice with the left hand.
Oh, that's pretty. They get to
necessarily working on something specific for St. Peter's.
Totally. You know, with the flexibility needed with these schedule changes, you have to concentrate on their own.
Yep, your own
taking his opportunities when they appear.
Hart fakes the three, steps in for a deep two, and Hakeem Hart has 13 first-half points.
Well, okay, good point. Very good point.
Hart inside off the window, and a chance for one more for Hakeem Hart. What an afternoon.
Well, defensively, I think he can be elite in terms of his length and how savvy he is on that side of the ball.
How about Hakeem Hart? Catch, shoot, three. 31 points for Hakeem Hart. 33 points for Hakeem Hart. Every time I mention his point total, he puts I with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Wiggins with 3 to shoot. Ayala's going to have to hurry, launching the deep 3, and it goes down. Maryland on top.
Nice job by Ayala with the jab step.
Ayala to work with Wiggins. Hamilton, tough catch. Got the shot down. What a shot.
The player is quoted in the media with that, so I don't know. Michigan's pretty good, though. Like I said, he probably can get away with it this year.
Smith with a turnaround over Dickinson. And, of course...
And he said, if they exhale, they lose. They've got great respect for this Maryland team.
That one is good out of the corner from Ayala, so 5 early points.
Offensive player that's going to make mistakes.
Wiggins getting it inside. Smith, who hits the hook.
That's just an excellent shooting team in the Big Ten by a long stretch.
That is for sure. They're, in fact, the worst three-point shooting team in the Big Ten by percentage, as Ayala hits a 3, 8 early. The court is coming up at the half. Here's Hamilton for 3, and he drains it. Jarius Hamilton, very good three-point shooter, about 40. Looks out in the court and says, is this the same team? Off the miss, it's Morsell ahead of the pack, and he gets the lay-in.
Here tonight. Morsell, Hart, Wiggins, without Eric Ayala. Oh, no look pass to Hart. Beautiful by Wiggins.
Just a fantastic cut from Wiggins.
Well, has been such a leader for this team. He's been a good player in this league for a long time. He can really affect the games in multiple ways. Maryland going to see some zone tonight, and right there you fall asleep. Eric Ayala can really shoot. Absolutely is. And how good was that from Aaron Wiggins? You change pace, and sometimes he makes the game look super easy.
There's the extra pass from McCaffrey, and Bohannon missed way wide. Hard off the play last year. Had to sit out with some health complications, but man, he's got a chance to be a really nice piece for Iowa, especially as they go forward here throughout the year.
That breaks a $20 or more in a new BMO Statement Savings account.
Iowa by 22 thanks to a keyhole shot entry pass from Connor McCaffrey.
Well, this is so good, and it starts with Jordan Bohannon bringing the ball up the court.
And I had a little bit of game, but I can't get the gold highlights. It just doesn't work for me.
I can't do any of it. So as Eric Ayala finds Baker back out on the floor for Rutgers, matching up with Ayala. Wiggins, alone inside. What a feed, and Galen Smith punishing the rim. Chance Young almost got the steal. 15 to shoot for Maryland. Wiggins backs it out. Set 3 up and down for Dante Scott. Another.
Looks like they're trying to do some ball screen action on the Terrapins.
And an open 3 falls, and there's the first from 5 to shoot. Got to go to work. Inside, Smith with the left hand. That was tricky.
Stepping in the passing lane, Aaron Wiggins reading that one, but then the quick hands that time from Mason Gillis. The follow-up is there for Hart.
Young players, that's why you always hustle. You may think your job of getting paint touches and looking opposite.
And the strong take for Morsell. That's for Isaiah Thompson. Maryland on the push. Ayala with the take and the finger roll finish.
Yeah, that's big boy basketball right there.
Dante Scott has been very quiet for Maryland.
And that's a big three for Hakeem Hart. The ball loose, gets the turnover. Now Finney end-to-end, but Smith with a recovery to get the block. Ayala, the three on the other end, and a little chest pound from...
They are a well-balanced team. That's what I like most about their offense. Here's Ayala in the corner. Got it. Back-to-back buckets for Eric Ayala. That one's a three-pointer. For the Wolverines, they have never trailed in this game. Trying to pull out another Big Ten road win. Here's Hamilton. Three again. Jarius Hamilton in the mark. Slide. Nice move. Not the right result. Wiggins, transition. Scott got it. Rattles it home.
But that was terrific by Wiggins. Where they might.
Ayala the rebound. Or that was Wiggins with the rebound, and up ahead a nice look. And Jarius Hamilton comes up a little lame after that layup.
Shoulder is awful. Once maybe, but not all day.
Here's Ayala from deep. Brooklyn defense. Smith, tough shot, got it to go over Hunter Dickinson.
The Gates in game one played great, knocked in 10 threes in their victory to start the season 1-0. But Maryland, they had a great win as well, but it took some time to get them going in terms of getting some defensive stuff. And maybe now 2 of 5 from range. As we said, did not knock in threes consistently last season, but really got off to a great start this year.
Galen Smith goes over top of
from college as well.
Turnaround jumper from Morsell. He's off to a great start. 11 points for the senior Daryl Morsell.
Shot, trying to get into the paint. Maybe trying to get into that paint on their first possession there. You see, that was something that was probably mentioned.
The three from the top is good from Ayala.
By Navy, looking at a horn set by the Terps. Trying to get some pin down action.
Nice pass from Wiggins to Galen Smith with the dunk. It's been a great second half, especially for Maryland, shooting 71% from the field this half. Eric Ayala has...
Now if you're Maryland. Beatty's going to have to force it, but he can't because he loses it. Up ahead. Easy lay-in for Hamilton, who's now in double digits, the game-leading score. What happened to Michigan State the other day, right? The Big Ten happened. Exactly the point. They lose to Northwestern in a game people didn't see coming. Dante Scott flips it in. He's got guys who were already conscious about what's happening in the world, and that was obviously very important this summer. Good feed inside to Galen Smith, who stretches the lead back to 5.
Three of the main go-to guys for Maryland this season. Morsell from the free throw line puts it up and knocks it down.
It's lovely. His whole career has kind of been no more as a driver.
From A.J. Oliver.
Love that. Another stop. Make him use all 30 seconds. Don't give him anything. That's a great
Galen
pass.
Smith goes up and throws it down.
With the left, too. I don't know if you guys noticed.
And was able to come in and give big minutes for Amir Sims. And when I'm sure wasn't expecting that when you would consider that Sims is an all-ACC performer, first team preseason all-A regular basis, the better off you can be. And right now the Tigers are putting it on the Terps early in this game.
Big shot by Dante Scott, the sophomore from Philadelphia. And the Tigers. Strong to the rim to break that drought is Galen Smith.
And right.
Wiggins is poked free, and it ends up in the hands of Buttrick.
Where Penn State is.
Wiggins doing some work. And Wiggins into the backcourt, and that's an over and back. Turnover for Maryland. It takes us to the under 6 turnaround on this end of the floor, where they haven't scored in over 2 minutes.
Oh, great
Look at
defense.
the hands from Trent Buttrick. What a play by the big man.
Off that inside foot over the baseline to take away that opportunity.
John, we've had 31 bench points in this game. Now this is a starter looking for a bucket, but what about the rejection?
Contrast in the back of the backboard and the rim. So hopefully that stands out to the players whenever they're looking at it.
Rocket walks. 4 minutes to go first half.
Oh, what anticipation.
Wiggins with the steal. And then poked free by Aaron Henry, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll belong back to Michigan State. Good play by... Too little, too late for the Spartans, who trail by 13.
They can learn a lot from this game, can the Spartans, because when you have some rhythm
getting into the act, and a lot of it has to do with the spread offense, the penetrating the kick.
But they're slipping in the lane. Aaron Wiggins loses it out of bounds.
But so far, not able to find range.
Bad pass coming from Aaron Wiggins. Stream every Big Ten Network game on the Fox Sports app. Northwestern on a little 5-0 run. Bowie getting a hand in there.
Now averages 14 a game for the Terrapins. Nice defense there by Brown. Shot clock at 4. He had a dribbling violation. Turnover for Maryland. He's only 60 points and 37% from the field. There's a drive by Wiggins, slipping, blew a tire, and it's picked up. Rocket Watts.
The best ever. Although they do tell you to have fun out there, They do want you to have fun, right? That's why I think he might have been misquoted a little bit. Maryland's third turnover, leading 29 to Smith got a hand on it. Tough to tell. Robbins has no lift tonight, offensively or defensively. But Maryland turns it over. The bad pass is picked off. Williams from Ashburn, back to Witt. Lead back up to 17. Off a screen, step back. And a jump ball will be called. Always more difficult, trust me, to play at Madison and try to eke out a W.
That is the third turnover. A steal by Brockington. Up ahead to Myron Jones, leading scorer.
In that win on Thursday. Bad pass, 7th turnover now for Maryland.
They are so good individually.
Jamal Mashburn Jr., obviously the younger of the Mashburn family. Guys who aren't accustomed to being in positions on the floor are forced to take shots that they shouldn't be.
4 of 18. The clock is Maryland's ally here. Happy to take some time off of it, but then a travel on Wiggins.
From 3, that is short, and the rebound for Wiggins. Long push ahead, and that one ends up bouncing off the stanchion and out of bounds. It'll belong to Nebraska, and a timeout. Off turnovers, they've got 10 already. And if you're Nebraska, defensively play together, create turnovers, just like we saw right there. On the defensive end, that's where Nebraska has to start it. Wiggins, 9 points tonight. Takeaway, a turnover. Again, that's 15 Maryland turnovers, Brian. And you white to a slip to the front of the rim. That's how you can put pressure on the rim. It's the simple things that is why I love this game, man. 13th Husker steal, and Banton on the other.
Wiggins dribble it off his foot, and Morton goes to the floor and gets it for Purdue.
Nate Reaver's in the game right now for Wisconsin. I have a feeling he's going to have a big game. Started to come out of his funk a little bit last game. 11 points against Ohio State. I think he's going to
cut it to a 3-point game, but Wisconsin, to this point, able to hold them off. And that's a turnover right back to Wisconsin, and continue a trend, Stephen, that we've seen. And I think this is
through Marcus Bingham out of the way.
The late call working against Wiggins, gets to the rim, won't go, got his own, rebound knocked loose. Langford has it, trapped in the corner, and able to get rid of it.
Finds Watts. Henry. The drive. Nice defense. Langford got it. Surrounded by yellow. Gold. And knocked away and out of bounds.
Is try to run you off that three-point line and protect the rim, but he just takes what the defense gives him, pulls up, and makes it look easy.
And now defense on the other end from Wiggins as he swats that one out of bounds.
Teammates knowing that it will eventually come back to him. Wide open three. And that's how he's got to continue to keep playing. He's just been a star lately.
Andre can't finish at the rim off the feed for it.
Jones down to the floor to get it. Now it's Wheeler launching a three. Harrell over the top for the board. Back up in traffic, but blocked. Into the hands of Wheeler. Now cutting is Brockington. Finds Lund. It falls out to Wheeler.
Great help by Harrell that time. Once Dredd hit the deck, Harrell was right in position.
Wheeler gets his shot blocked by Wiggins. Multiple blocks tonight for Aaron Wiggins.
Silvera wants to go inside, can't get it there. Now he'll drive, and that shot blocked by Wiggins and out of bounds.
I'm impressed with Maryland bench.
It's something we pay attention to in these empty arena games. Who creates that energy?
That's right.
Trice driving inside. Potter picks up the loose ball. And the rebound. Good box out by Aaron Wiggins.
Talent that they had, Anthony Cowan. You can win games when you're off. That one blocked away. Good defense there from Wiggins. And now a foul.
It's challenging them. Kofi Coburn is one. Here's Miller, this time taking it inside. Wiggins got a piece. Right out the shot clock. 8 now. Curbelo on the right side against the flying Wiggins.
Empty the chamber.
Curbelo, that quick crossover. Here's Fondon Miller. That lefty stroke. They got a piece of it on the challenge.
You get somebody leaning on you, and especially a secondary defender coming over and he just invades your space. What else can I do as an offensive player other than clear you out? You know, they're trying to get rid of those types of plays where that box here.
Stefanovic does exactly that. He feeds Williams. The jump hook gets his own miss. Williams determined to try to finish it from behind. That was Wiggins who got him.
That's a good team defense. Hesitation, it gets all the way to the rim.
On the attack, getting to the rim, won't get it to fall. Arm on Franklin. Maryland looking to push.
The ones who are pushing.
Kicked out to the far side. Francis Sia, the redshirt junior out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Puts it up from the top of the key, and that one will fall to Dante.
Senior night in the first half, and the lead back to double digits for Maryland.
Oh, wow. No foul?
Livers off the heel, and Scott down the lane, a little blow by. Nifty finish for Smith.
Giving himself up to shield his teammate Morsell from the potential shot block of Dickinson.
Smith on the other side. Dickinson was over.
Guard two, Hart made that available because of his willingness to run this lane.
And now Binder short, so
in a big building like this?
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to find your depth perception.
And an offensive foul, Julius Marble waited out. They'll stay in Indianapolis.
Correct.
Henry, the jump stop gets to the rim, and he puts that one.
See, Northwestern has to go back to what made them successful, get the ball in the paint.
I think he was listening to you there, Lip.
Step back, Henry. Wiggins there, maneuvering. And
Geo Baker, 7 points in this ballgame. He inbounds to Jacob Young. Young from the elbow drops one.
At three-point line and protect the rim, but he just takes what the defense gives him, pulls up, and makes it look easy.
And now defense.
Once he gets it and feels the double team, kicking it out, whether he's looking reverse or strong side.
That's a big bucket, but you don't get your body banged because you're trying to get to the rim. You know, it demoralizes the defense because usually late in the shot clock, like that.
It's something we pay attention to in these empty arena games. Who creates that energy?
That's right.
Trice driving inside. Potter picks up the
4 points for Scott, back even at 13. Ivy can't get the roll, but William, 6th straight season. They have been in the top 25. That is a school record. And Ivy will go.
That time on Dosumo, denying the handoff. Capello with the pump fake.
And in his return for Iowa. Well, I think that his ceiling is much higher than Nicholas Bear. Nicholas Bear was a great role player for Iowa.
Coach, he said this press is something they really like. They're deep enough to be able to implement it this year.
Yeah, I think they have great length to implement it as well, Kevin. Very positive action on both ends of the floor here to start the second.
See if Trice can lead Wisconsin.
Force Purdue to be sped up a little bit from a defensive standpoint with their changing defense.
And can they stop that guy, too? That'll be a big...
Good start.
Under 10 to shoot. Armand Franklin got a step, and the runner dropped. We approach 2 minutes to play in the second half. Shot 5, turn in the corner, Durham.
School players looking to get on track. Everyone else is. Here's Smith. Calls his own number. Dixon has 11 points and 6 boards. Here's Wagner. Look at that wraparound pass. Are you kidding?
I was just so impressed by the discipline of the daily schedule, and they are on the Naval Academy's campus, and they're in somewhat of a bubble. Any returning player for the Terps this season, so he's primed and ready as well. Spent a lot of time on the court last season.
Beatty high off the glass and unable to corral it. And again, this is a guy, Marial, who, the bucket has... This is a balanced Explorer team. Again, no one averages more than 10 points a game. Really good defense and
that good energy from the bench. You want to look over and see those triples in the air from your teammates to get you going.
3-pointers have been... He's a shooter. You know, that's what he does, especially off the dribble. He loves catching, getting his feet under him. Nice rhythm.
Dante.
You've done both in college and the NBA, starting coming off the bench. What's the difference, and why might Wiggins be starting this game here tonight?
Well, he's Dosumo, Kobe Coburn. You know, when those are 3 significant guys. When you look at how good Iowa is, how good Illinois is.
Turu touched the ball a couple times. They're going to run the hard ball screen. It's going to roll hard, and if there's help back inside, they'll kick it out. That's a big time move by Carr.
Yep. They're hoping he can get a good look early. Stretch the bench a little bit. Passes well.
15-footer by Walker. No. Nice.
Clark hands off to Priest with 10 to shoot. Here's Tucker, and that one.
Jackson Davis. The list goes on and on. Hunter Dickinson at Michigan, who the Terps will see next. It is a great, great year for big men in the Big Ten.
Wilson,
Here's Bowie, who had 25 last game, finding Barry. Ty Barry, the young freshman.
Murphy. They're going to run out of time here. Benkert. Turnaround. Short. Out. Jalen Smith now sits with those 3 fouls. 9 points, 9 rebounds for the freshman. Windler. Got a 3. Strong. You've got Maryland today, Indiana wrapping it up on Wednesday, and this team could use one more real good win as Baker hits the three with the rebound. Rutgers looking to regain the lead. Harper end-to-end drives in and throws it away. Ayala fans are happy they keep the basketball.
If you're Rutgers, you have to continue to put. This is a great start. You're at least putting pressure on the rim. You give it.
Baker now trying to extend it. Baker step back at the elbow. That's seconds remaining. Here's Baker end-to-end uncontested for to bolster their case today with what appears to be a road win. Young driving inside, that won't go.
And put a low post presence inside and just start pounding it inside, or maybe put Scott on the block, and they're settling for too many outside shots.
Wheeler, great help by Harrell that time. Once Dredd hit the deck, Harrell was right in position.
Wheeler gets his shot blocked by Wiggins.
Sessoms again thinking about three. But under Wiggins defends. Sessoms fades. Offline, cleared by Wiggins.
Young, so strong, just backing down Wiggins.
Should have won the game, and we were talking with Shaheen Holloway yesterday, and I mentioned that I thought they should have won the game. He did not disagree with my assessment of free throws in this first half. Jumper rims out into the arms. Wants to go inside, can't get it there. Now he'll drive, and that shot blocked by Wiggins and out of bounds.
Aggressive play with those three fouls as Carr turned it over.
8 to shoot for Allen. Allen to work against Wiggins. Step back 2. It falls for 10.
For Ivy to go driving ball to the hard right.
Ivy, the turnaround, left it short, and the rebound.
Murray on the drive off the shot fade on you, and especially a secondary defender coming over and he just invades your space. What else can I do as an offensive player other than clear you out?
14 points, 11 rebounds for Wisconsin. Still looking for their first points of the second half, which Trice provides.
Shot clock still in play here for Purdue. And again, this is Ivy. 7 of 13 shooting from 3, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, too. Both of those numbers challenging their game total numbers.
5 to shoot for the Wolverines. Wagner, strong take, floater, yes. Trying to extend a 6-point lead for the Wolverines with 9 minutes to go. Smith, no. Dickinson.
Buccaneers lost 6 turnovers in the first half. Almost made it 7 right there. Shooting from the floor in the game 2 days ago, and now they're at 60% today.
No, a mí la depresión. Puede ser presión zona o personal de presión, pero siempre me gusta la defensa presionada.
All saved. There was nice defense by Bassey flying at Cowan. Harvard can close the deficit. Aiken, a long 3.
Wilson backing down Wiggins, falls away.
Maryland's done a really good job here establishing their defense early.
Hera spins baseline. What it's like to be in a zone like that, Stephen. That's never happened to me, but I'm sure it happens to some people like Wiggins. Tonight for the ceremonies and for the game, which is, I'm sure, a great moment for those parents when they've not been able to be in here all season long.
Oh, there's no question about it. Settle them down in the backcourt.
Jones got rid of it to Hera, who's fouled.
Largest lead for Maryland, 9 points. Down the lane, runner for Brown, gets the bounce.
And that
Wagner can't finish at the rim. Rebound.
0 for 8 in the second half against this Maryland defense. Hauser finds Hogard crashing in. There's the bucket. He'll go to the line for one.
Darryl Morsell is the guy, the heart and soul of the team, as his teammates have described him.
And Morsell has been playing
by the defenses and find the open man. Northwestern's going to get some pretty good shots because that's what Young is doing.
Little runner game.
Get him started if he gets back on the floor.
They've gotten good minutes from Ty Berry, and here Young forcing his way to the basket. 5 on the shot clock. Kopp hasn't hit one yet. Forces it up. No. Rebound comes.
7-0, and Michigan State has played them even since that time.
Inside. Hall can't get the
Maryland players right on top of him. And even though it's a short shot, it is a tough one.
About the halfway point of the second half. Bulleting a pass, Langford inside. The triple teamed Hall. A lot of traffic in that lane and a foul. Finds Watts. Henry. The drive. Nice defense. Langford gets surrounded by yellow. Goal. 15 right here. 10-2 run by the Terrapins. Inside, Henry tripled up and off in a foul. Langford on top. Morsell in front. Hall in there. Out it goes. Henry thought 3. Maneuvers for 2. And it's off. Even the losses. They would be 9-9 in the conference. Their largest lead right now. Hauser triple teamed and got it to go. Langford. Hauser in chipping, driving, missing. Rebound. Hauser. And knocked away with a foul called on.
Ball up more. They've allowed Hart to keep Ayala off the ball. And a turnover now. McConnell with the steal to the other end. Misses. No. Bates. And a turnover. Ayala has it taken away. Long pass ahead to Mathis. And Mathis will go.
Kicks it out to his teammates, knowing that it will eventually come back to him. Wide open 3. And that's how he's got to continue to keep playing. He's just been a star lately. And step out of bounds.
Ogo trying to spin baseline. Nothing there. Stevenson. Oh my goodness, with the hammer. Allen on the baseline. Probing to the rim.
6 minutes to play, first half. Carr splits defenders, goes all the way, lays it up and in. Here's the big man back in the game. Dumps it inside, but Maryland knocked it away. And this time Johnson is going to go to the free throw line. And Minnesota's defense starting to disrupt Maryland's offense just a little bit. Inside, and then finally a basket by... Well, Minnesota made a game of it, cut it to 6. But could get no...
Maybe the defense starts to create some of your offense by getting out in transition off of these turnovers.
Hera with a hook. Not this time.
Not to the point of the tune where they got down big numbers, hence the run. Here, another turnover allowed them to not, and it's paying off right now.
Well, Ayala's really starting to feel it, isn't he? Shake and bake and threw it up there, didn't hit. Here's an end-to-end take by Jones. 4 to get it. Now it's Wheeler launching a 3. Hera over the top for the board. Back up in traffic, but blocked. Into the hands of a Wheeler.
Great help by Hera that time. Once Dredd hit the deck, Hera was right in position.
Wheeler gets his shot blocked by Wiggins. 13 Big Ten games, no nights off. Nice move, Young, everything with the finish.
Walker at the point of attack controls his guy. Led to the turnover.
Young, great positioning inside.
Teddy Allen. Now McGowan's probing. Allen on the attack through the 90 seconds in this game. Walker inside against...
Offensively, he's chased down offensive rebounds. He's been great.
Here's Banton. Back out it goes to McGowan. McGowan's on the drive. A little expensive.
They've got to break down this game film, then try to get it all to the players to digest. The players just have to take care of their bodies. That's it. So players love it.
Banton saves it. There's Andre to scoop it up. And Allen traveled with it. The turnover back. That rims out. Smith trying to tap it out, but it goes to Allen. Allen on the move all the way end to end. That was Resi opens Maryland's lead up to 7. Allen inside. Ball tipped away. Driving to the rim. And Stevens.
They had Anthony Cowan. You can win games when you're off. That one blocked away. Good defense there from Wiggins. Alley-oop for Edey, ill-advised, but it comes to Morton. Great pass for Ivy, and it'll go to the stripe.
Couple different ways still this year.
Turgeon talks about how it's just a bad year to be a small team in the Big Ten. Cunningham through the lane and couldn't quite.
Dante Scott's game that has grown in his time at College Park, the ability to stretch out the floor and score from beyond the arc.
And Cunningham went through the.
Here's Sam Sessoms off the bench. Shot clock down to 3. Sessoms trying to penetrate inside your night in the first half, and the lead back to double digits for Maryland.
Oh, wow. No foul?
Down the lane, a little blow by. Nifty finish for Smith.
First half, they were able to kind of control the tempo a little bit.
And Franz Wagner, nobody stopped him.
Dante Scott just threw Marcus Bingham out of the way.
The late call working against Wiggins. Gets to the rim, won't go, got his own. He's got 13 in this one. Watts trying to turn the corner, dribbled it off his hip. Hamilton on the...
Looks like the most dangerous team in college basketball. Can they return to that form?
Can Minnesota find the form that at one point had them 6 waited out? They'll stay in Indianapolis.
Correct.
Henry, the jump stop, gets to the rim, and he puts that one.
See, Northwestern has to go back to what made them successful, get the ball in the paint.
I think he was listening to you there.
Fans are happy they keep the basketball.
If you're Rutgers, you have to continue to put. This is a great start. You're at least putting pressure on the rim. You give
seconds remaining. Here's Baker, end-to-end, uncontested for
the three-point line and protect the rim, but he just takes what the defense gives him, pulls up, and makes it look easy.
And now defense
there and put a low post presence inside and just start pounding it inside, or maybe put Scott on the block, and they're settling for too many outside shots.
Inside 10 to shoot. Brockington in a crowd throws it up. No, trying to Wheeler.
Great help by Harrell that time. Once Dredd hit the deck, Harrell was right in position.
Wheeler gets his shot blocked by Wiggins. Sessoms again thinking about 3. But under Wiggins defends. Sessoms fades. Offline. Cleared by Wiggins.
Out there.
Brown on the floor now, getting some minutes as well.
Eugene Brown, number 3, but it. Young, so strong, just backing down Wiggins.
They work it around to Wagner. Pump fake, he'll take it inside. Oh, he was high in the rim on that.
Huskers down 1. Teddy Allen. 5 on the shot clock. Allen in the paint, muscling it towards
Play though, as far as rebounding it, Stevenson's playing the 5. You got to make sure your rebound is all 5. Getting his shots, he's been a guy to get others involved. That's a great example of that.
Going to the rim, couldn't throw.
And you saw the numbers on Maryland shooting a far better percentage than Purdue is, but he's getting a lot more shots thanks to the offensive boards. That time, that Rutgers team get back on the court this week after a long COVID pause. On the penetration, it is Hunter, and he draws. Here's Hunter. Pull up in the lane, rattles out, field goal. Here's Ivy hanging in the air and hitting. 6th straight season they have been in the top 25. That is a school record. And Ivy will go for Ivy to go driving the ball to the hard right. Ivy, the turnaround, left it short, and the rebound.
Coburn is one. Here's Miller, this time taking it inside. Wiggins got a piece. Right out the shot clock. 8 now. Curbelo on the right side against a flying Wiggins.
And in his return for Iowa. Well, I think that his ceiling is much higher than Nicholas Baer. Nicholas Baer was a great role player for Iowa. Murray on the drive off the shot fake.
Wiggins' length, I like it when he's feeling good about his shot. I'd like to see them get it more to the rim, though.
Tyler Wall trying to get it to the rim. 14 points, 11 rebounds for Wisconsin. Still looking for their first points of the second half, which Trice provides.
Oh, nice double team
pushed out.
Aaron Wiggins.
Forward baseline, short. The job done defensively. Now they're looking for offense, and Lundy has been the offense tonight. He has 18 points, but it's Brockington
right now.
Tipped out to Lundy. Still time. Lundy along.
Program stalwarts in their own right, and Xavier Simpson and John Teske, and to be able to incorporate a grad transfer and Mike Smith and a true freshman.
Dangerous pass. It does get to Davis. 5 on the shot clock. Got to put it up. Brooks does. Brooks. Baseline drive and a kick to a wide open Livers. A break for Maryland.
And again, with Morcell's activity on the defensive end, which led to the run-out opportunity.
I think that was a frustration bucket. Brooks, nothing but net.
As Rocket Watts tries to find some range. In the corner, the three, not going to go. Bingham.
Yeah, I mean, and you mentioned it, trying to get Ordiz and Bowie playing well at the same time. Over the last several games, Nance, Ordiz, and Kopp really haven't been able.
Here's Bowie, who had 25 last game, finding Barry. Ty Barry, the young pros of the night. It took them almost 34 minutes to put them up. And that's after going 23 of 24 at the line against Michigan.
Porcel is matched up against Aaron Henry. That is a critical matchup for both of these teams.
Henry's done it all. Langford a long three. Rebound Hauser on the top. Another guy on Henry's heart. Langford a three.
But again, that's
to Langford. Hall starting the second half for the Spartans. Trying to set a screen, letting it rip. Is Rocket Watts. Hauser doubled. He's in a straight jacket and he gets it out in the shot clock at 7. Watts, 3, no. Good offense.
You've got Maryland today, Indiana wrapping it up on Wednesday, and this team could use one more real good win as Baker hits the three to navigate all of this stuff with COVID and weather and everything else in 2021.
That wasn't a team building.
Young hits. Wiggins right out on Baker, not giving him a glimpse. Now he finds some room, and Geo Baker with Wednesday becomes a real big day for this Rutgers team if they can't rally here.
And I think they're in a good position.
For Maryland, 33 seconds and counting. Baker. Back out it goes to Mulcahy. His three falls for Nebraska. Here's McGowan's in the corner, trying to find room on the baseline against Morcell and wanted to drop it off to Walker. Tough catch for the big man. Banton will try the three, and he hits. Scott with the fadeaway. That's not going to go. And the rebound pulled down by the Huskers. Down by 16 in transition.
And Minnesota has the rebound. Carr for Kauscher. The spot-up jumper is no good for the 3 ball. It's a 16-3 Maryland advantage. Desperately needed bucket. Once he gets it and feels the double team, kicking it out, whether he's looking reverse or strong side. That's a big bucket by aggressive on defense, establish the inside, attack the zone with the dribble. Carr smothered, long jumper, good. That's when turns it over. The bad pass is picked off. Williams from Ashburn. Back to Williams for three.
You know, these are the things when you're on the road. You want to do the right thing, but you have to be mentally focused to do the right.
I got to complete it though.
Young
kick out.
Finds Arns, shot fake into the three. His first one, his foot was on the line.
You can really put it on the deck and be attacked.
7-0 run. Washington tried to stop that, and he does. Wiggins in the lane, lost it going up.
That individual pursuit, very tough to do against the Ohio State team. He makes those threes, so he should be able to put it on the deck.
Walker, great find. Washington can't connect.
A lot of the overload, reverse action.
Washington catch and shoot, no. Young. They've really taken it to the Terps, especially in the second half.
Yeah, with the lead, they have a comfort zone now. Some clock. This guy.
How about the big fella bringing it up?
A trap.
Finds Arns. A break for Maryland.
Derek Walker comes in, gets the one-armed rebound to keep Nebraska on top 15-14 with the ball. Banton in the corner. Banton with 13 on the shot clock. Huskers by a pair. Thorbjarnarson. Back out to Banton. He'll try for his second three. Going out of bounds. McGowan, deep three. Maryland has not trailed in this second half. Mahan, step back three for the tie. This moment here, Brian, for Nebraska on the road. Down 7. They need a bucket. Teddy Allen, a deep. Thorbjarnarson, step back three.
Whoever's bench is making the most noise, and he actually, after that Rutgers game, showed the team film of the bench players. Aaron Wiggins with a steal down on the other end to throw it down. The Xfinity Center would be on fire.
Has got this game right back within grasp. 4 minutes to go first half.
Oh, what anticipation.
Wiggins with the steal. And then poked free by Aaron Henry, and it'll go out of bounds. Sell his first three and his first field goal of the ball game.
No, I think he took personal that Michigan State was playing off of him.
Wiggins, the no-look to Morcell. He's got 13 in this one. Watts trying to turn the corner, dribbled it off his hip. Hamilton on the push. Hamilton going end-to-end, and Hamilton.
7 turnovers for Maryland. That's the total that they had Sunday against Michigan State in 40 minutes. But here's a Northwestern turnover. Aaron Wiggins cleared for takeoff.
Actually, when you have an opportunity to shoot, expect Maryland maybe one more time, as long as it's not in the act.
Young tried to corral it, taken away. And that's how the first half ended. Over the top, but a hand on it and taken away by Wiggins.
Julius Marble quickly drew the double. Michigan State has won 3 in a row and 5 of 7. A turnover right there. The other way, Wiggins in traffic, up and off.
At the fall, Harper with the rebound. Rutgers looking to regain the lead. Harper end-to-end, drives in and throws it away. Ayala on the push, 1-on-2. Ayala all the way. Here's Ayala. The three, no. Johnson with rebound number 5 for the afternoon, but a turnover right back to Maryland. Turnover number 10 for Rutgers. To shoot strong at all aspects, 2 and 3, as Allen trying to back in. Lost his footing, lost the ball, and a whistle backing this one up. Corners, his 3 won't go, and McGowan's trying to push it up for the Huskers. The bounce to Webster. Wrap around to Thorbjarnarson, and Wiggins was right there for the intercept.
Again, they go to Robbins, guarded by Scott, and another double team on him, and Maryland gets the steal. Strong move to the glass, couldn't finish, but the putback.
Just slightly off the mark there.
Maryland a little bit late getting back on defense, but it's turned over anyways. A 2-on-1. Hart leaves it short. Point blank.
He was in front of the rim. Don't get me wrong. He should have made it. That could have been a left-hand layup off the glass, too.
Wiggins comes up with a steal. Continuing to get opportunities. Inside 2 minutes in a fight.
When there's a mouse in the house for real, you call someone else. Hamilton will bring it up the floor for Maryland. Pulls up.
We see this from Maryland.
And the shot clock at 10 as Wisconsin looks at this defense for the first time, gets the turnover. Live ball turnover. Wiggins with the flush on the other end.
And the first here for Eli Brooks, and Michigan is off and running again. Here's Smith. Couldn't convert that time.
Of the Mashburn family, great player, and his father, Jamal Mashburn, at Kentucky.
He was a fabulous college player, went on to a good pro career as well.
On the attack, ball poked free, and a turnover again. Long pass ahead, and McGowan's can't handle it. Teams exchanging turnovers, and Maryland quickly the other way to Hamilton.
Morton hit one in the first half, tries to shuffle it into Edey, goes through his hands. Maryland on the run, and a double dribble, or a travel rather, on Hart.
Miller this time. Quick hands from Wiggins, who saves it.
Four for 4 in the second half from deep for Rutgers. The lob inside. This is Amori, and he lost the handle. Wiggins starts it up for Maryland.
Those post players for Purdue, Edey picking up one and Williams picking up one really early. Stepping in the passing lane, Aaron Wiggins reading that one, but then the quick hands that time.
I tell you what, the Wisconsin team, they don't get a lot of love nationally, Lisa, because they're so sound. But they're the best post-up team in college basketball.
For Maryland. And now it's an 8-0 run for the Terps.
Here comes some trapping by Maryland.
Double team work, the steal, the three rims out. And a rebound.
Keeps all the evils away when you can knock in shots. And you're doing it on at an efficient level. But it's been their defense. They're just out in the gaps.
They do. This team has 8 guys that average 6 points a game or more, and none of them average more than 10, as there's a steal for Wiggins and a two-hand slam. Yeah, there's that 6'6" frame.
Nonetheless, Maryland got a paint point. They need more of those.
Turnover for Maryland. Hart to Wiggins. They've slowly crawled back to a small, but a lead nonetheless. 33-30, and more defense here. Wiggins. Oh!